Hey everyone, this video is going to talk about this video is going to talk about working with the drum in Reiki practice and whether or not you need to go on a course in order to do this. And it is in answer to a question that I've got recently from one of my clients, and I thought, well, I'll go ahead and film this video for you. So I'm Faye. If you've not met me before, I've been practicing Reiki since 2000, and I've been working with the drum in shamanic practice and Reiki drum practice since 2008. So I like to teach, and you might have read some of my books, Plant Spirit Reiki, Plants That Speak, Souls That Sing. You'll find links to those down below. So let's get back to the drum. In this video, I'm going to share so I'm going to talk sort of personally, and then whether we want to use it within our professional Reiki practice. Okay, so obviously, well, not obviously, but from a personal point of view, if you want to, if you feel guided to have a drum, or maybe somebody's gifted you a drum, or you've seen a drum on these lovely sites like Etsy, you can get some gorgeous ones. Actually, you can't even see my gorgeous ones behind me. I think I've been using them somewhere else. So you can pick up a drum, you can play it to your heart's content and enjoy connecting with the drum, connecting with the rhythm, taking yourself into that lovely meditative, altered state of reality, of consciousness, and enjoy allowing the drum to guide you. The benefit in terms of personal use of perhaps going on a course or reading a little bit about the working with the drum is that many courses will teach you this most essential tool, and this is the shamanic journey. And I've got videos about the tips on shamanic journeying and what to do and how to use them as an intention. But the shamanic journey really is the tool in which we enter an altered state through the repetitive beat of the drum, and we get to access, we get to meet guides, we get to receive healing, we get to receive guidance and messages and so on. And this is really working with the drum. The shamanic journey is a beautiful tool to really help you on your personal healing journey. And obviously, when you get experienced at it, you can work with it as a tool to help others. So moving on to, and so for that, I really would recommend that you have a teacher or a book or a course or something that can guide you, that gives you this outline. And also because when we're learning these things, we kind of go, oh, what is going on? And it's amazing. It's really useful to have a teacher or a friend or a drum circle, people that you can ask questions to, and you can troubleshoot and you can say, this keeps happening to me. Anyway, so moving on to whether or not, so if you are a professional Reiki practitioner like myself, you have a practice, or maybe you also work with massage, reflexology, other alternative or complementary therapies, and you're thinking, you know what, I like going to drum circles, I just want to connect with the drum in my practice. Why do I need to go on a course, or do I need to go on a course? Can I just pick up my drum and start playing it within my practice? What I would actually advise against doing that, and mainly it's because there are so many benefits that you get from going on a course and learning so many different techniques. So you'll receive guidance, you'll get ideas, you'll get lots of inspiration from an experienced tutor if you choose correctly, and you'll learn new techniques with the drum. There's not just sort of one way, if you like, to use the drum. Many practitioners allow themselves to be guided, and that is, and most drumming courses are a compilation of the tutor's experience in terms of different techniques that they've used to work in different healing modalities. And obviously, again, if you've got a teacher, you get to ask questions, you get to practice and come back. And many of these courses I run, for example, in-person weekends where we work with the drum, and I also run one online for shamanic Reiki techniques. These courses invite you to do case studies, so you get to experience working with clients in different ways, trying out different techniques. We can work with different techniques to help shift mindset, for example, to set goals, to break bad habits, to release past trauma, to bring back power, etc. There are many different techniques when working with the drum. This is why going on a specific course can be helpful, rather than simply showing up in your therapy room and with your drum one day. By all means, I started to work with the drum as a meditation tool. And for that, I didn't feel I needed to work with necessarily any particular course. I was just allowing myself to be guided by the drum. After all, this is spirit-led work. We are guided by our intuition, we're guided by our knowing, we're guided by the guides that we have. But in my experience, working with the drum helps you to access that world of guidance and spirit helpers in a very, very easy format. So I found, for example, when I started bringing the drum into my practice, lots started to shift because I was receiving a lot of information, a lot more than I was in just my standard Reiki practice, as an example. What else? Also, when you go on a course, there are contraindications when you work with the drum, when you work with sound therapy, because it's a very, very powerful tool. So those are really important things that you will, become aware of if you have proper training. And I know in the UK, if you're going to start introducing drumming into your practice, you will need some type of insurance, whether that would be for sound therapy, a sound healer, or whether it would be for somebody like a Reiki drum practitioner or a shamanic practitioner. So it really depends. Whether you need to go on a course depends on what you are looking to do with your drum. If it's for personal use, again, you don't need to, but it's more beneficial in my view if you do, because you can get guidelines, you can get teaching that give you a bit of a roadmap, so that when you start to get used to the shamanic journeying technique, for example, you have a grounded experience from which to allow yourself to be led by spirit. In terms of professional practice, again, I would recommend going on a course, get the right qualification, get the right certification, because if you start to introduce the drum into your practice, firstly, your clients are going to go, wow, what is that? They're going to want to know what training you've got. They want to know what benefits is it, and all of that. If you've received some proper training, you'll have the insurance, you'll get a qualification, and you'll feel much more confident in answering those types of questions. So that is that's my take on it, really. But really, the final thought to leave you with is that this work is spirit led. So, and your Reiki practices, you are led by that nudge of Reiki. So if you are thinking about introducing the drum into your practice, then for me, it's been a wonderful tool to connect with clients on such a deeper level. But really allow yourself to be guided. So tune in and ask Reiki to guide you. If you have a drum already, then meet the spirit of the drum and ask that drum to guide you. Anyway, thank you for listening. You can find out more about me at fayejohnstone.com. Please like and share the video, and maybe check out some of my courses. Thank you. Bye.